Hey guys, it's Stephen here, back with another video. How you all doing? I hope you're good. I feel like I'm getting back to myself, which is really nice. Once again, thank you for all the very nice comments on the videos recently. You've been very, very supportive. It's been a tough time for everyone. I've had some personal shit going down, all that kind of stuff, but you guys being lovely and supporting the videos is honestly hugely appreciated. And today, we're going to talk about Leroy Sane because that is still going on. Of course, it's still going on. Before I do that, though, I want to say, go and subscribe to VGC News, a new channel that I'm presenting, talking about the games news from the industry, and it's got some FIFA 21 news. Yep, if you want to know if FIFA 21 has been delayed or cancelled, all that kind of stuff, go and click that video because it's got all the information about FIFA 21, and it's got the lovely startup sequence for the new Xbox Series X as well. So go and check that out video and give it a subscribe as well, because I'm at like 860 something and we need to get it to 1,000. So please go and subscribe to that channel and help support me and a wonderful channel as well, and the wonderful people who work for VGC. But today we're going to talk about Leroy Sané because that story is rumbling on. It's just what we all need at the moment. There's been loads of reports in the past 24 hours, past 40 hours, that Bayern are stepping up their, well, not very good charm offensive, I guess, their efforts to get Leroy Sané over to Germany. And it's kind of interesting. Now, the rumours coming out are that Bayern have apparently offered 35 million for Leroy Sané, which is absolutely farcical. I'm not sure if they want 35 million just for his left foot, but they're not going to get his whole body for that, put it that way. Now, the report suggests that Manchester City laughed off that bid, laughed off the rumours that they would even consider selling him for that price, which is obviously a ridiculously low price, even if he does only have a year and a bit left in his contract. That's just nonsense. Leroy Sané is not worth 35 million. I would rather have zero than 35 million for Leroy Sané in a year from now, because just out of principle, because why would you? Anyway, City do apparently accept that they would not command anywhere near the 100 million that they wanted the last summer. They do accept that that's not going to be possible anymore, but they still feel like they can get a more significant offer. And of course they can. 35 million is just a genuinely incredible low amount for a player of his quality, and they simply don't need the money. Now, City pointed to the fact that they just don't need the finances at the moment, and they've not been hit anywhere near as hard as some clubs due to the COVID-19 pandemic because of that $500 million investment from Silver Lake last December. City are in a very good position financially, basically. And if anyone can afford it, I guess Manchester City can. And obviously they've had that significant investment recently, and they basically can just flex their muscles a little bit. Now, if I was Manchester City, I'd be like, nah, I'm not going to accept that, because I don't want to send the message that we're a pushover, and simply we can't afford just to sit and wait. Now, some reports suggest that Guardiola is happy to include Sané in his squad next season and just use him despite his contract running out. City don't need the money, and they will be willing, according to reports, to wait till next summer and just let him go for free if needs be, because they'd rather just do that and dig in their heels. And I actually appreciate that, and I do think that's true. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need that money right now. I do think there is a message to be sent by refusing offers of that offers that derisory. And also, City allegedly are just pissed off with Bayern in general. Now, they feel like basically Bayern have been taking the piss at Manchester City. They see this as a new offence basically towards Manchester City, whose constant attacks and public interest has broken the relationship between the two clubs. To put it simply, City can't fucking stand Bayern Munich right now. And who can, man? They're just a very annoying club, very horrible club. They do all the dirty work via the press. They use their contacts at Build and Kicker and whatever to get these stories out and unsettle people. Then they get their ex-pros to talk about Sané in the press, and they basically have this way of just kind of manipulating the transfer and making it really public and putting pressure on the club to accept deals in a way that City don't operate. City don't do that. Now, regardless of what you think of Manchester City, City don't voice in public their bids for transfers. They don't get ex-players to talk about City signing it, all that kind of stuff. They just don't do that. And I honestly hate that way of dealing transfers. And Bayern have pissed Manchester City off to the point where they'd rather just have no money than get any money. And I kind of stand by that. I mean, Sané, it is weird, obviously, because Bundesliga, as of today, will be coming back. So German football will be a step ahead of the Premier League. As long as this does go ahead, I mean, my instinct says it probably will end up being delayed. Who knows? But I don't think Sané has much choice in this, really. I think you'll probably end up finding that City just would rather have Sané hang around and be part of the squad. And I think Sané will want to be part of the squad. I think he will want to play football. And I think he'll try his best because, I guess he'll want to get a decent move next year. You want to show that his form hasn't been interrupted by this injury. And he also want to get involved in Germany's squad. Now, he did miss out on Germany's World Cup squad, didn't he? So why would he want to miss out on Euro 20 21. They know they want to call it Euro 2020 still. That's weird, but it'll be Euro 21, let's be honest. Why would he want to miss out on that squad and by barely playing at all? I think Sané will actually play next year, and I think he'll hang around. I don't think City will accept anything less than 50 million, personally. I think if we get above 50 million, towards 60, I think the City will go, you know what? Okay, yeah, we'll do that and we'll put it back into defence. But we'll have to see, I guess. I don't think this is anywhere near the end of this saga that we're already bored of. And I think we're going to have to accept that this will go on and on and on because we've got nothing else to talk about at the moment. Elsewhere, there's a little bit of news that City's players haven't yet been told to return to the UK ahead of the potential Premier League restart. Now, I did do a video on this the other day about Project Restart, as they want to call it. You can check that out on screen right about now. Which I'm still very cynical about. I'm still not sure they can do what they want to do, really. I know the Bundesliga, they have better testing over there. They have more organisation. Then we will see how that goes down, I guess. I'm going to guess the Bundesliga will be something that most leagues will be watching to see how they deal with it and see how that develops. And I reckon Germany in general are currently a bit of a test basis for most countries around the world. They'll be watching Germany and go, how does that easing of the lockdown, how does it work in terms of society and in terms of football returning? Does it work? Will it work? And I think the Premier League and other leagues will be paying attention to that massively. Now, according to these reports anyway, the fact that Gabriel Jesus was spotted coming back to Brazil is by his own initiative. It isn't because of Manchester City have recalled him. And at least 9 Manchester City first teamers are currently still out of the country, including Guardiola. So it looks like City aren't rushing the players back anytime soon. Elsewhere, there's been a little bit of news about potential transfer stuff. City apparently still are interested in Lautaro Martinez, but I'll make a video on that at a later date. For now, guys, a later date. For now, guys, though, let us know in the comments below what you make of this rumour. Sané, will he stay or will he go? It's a never-ending saga that no one's interested in, let's be honest. Thank you as well to all the patrons. The patron videos will be coming back very, very soon. And I want to say as well, go and subscribe to VGC. It'll mean a lot. I love you all loads. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in a bit.